Hi guys, my name is Catherine. This will be my first tutorial on YouTube. This is just going to be a neutral, smoky, date night kind of look. It is a full face routine and I hope you guys enjoy. So if you want to get this look, then just keep on watching. Bye.
Hi again. So right here I'm just going to prime with my Benefit PoreFessional. This is a must-step for me in my makeup routines because I have super oily skin and this product helps my makeup last a little bit longer. For my foundation, I am going to mix two colors together, N6 and W7, to make my perfect shade for me right now. And I'm going to blend everything out with a damp beauty blender. So because it is that wonderful time of the month, I'm going to hide some blemishes with concealer. I'm just going to apply this where I think I need more coverage. I'm going to blend it out with my ring finger and then I'm going to blend it out with the beauty blender. With this powder, I am going to set my foundation. However, I'm going to set just the perimeters of my face for now, and then once I apply my concealer, we'll come back to this step. I didn't get a clip of my Anastasia brow-wiz, but I love this pencil for filling in my eyebrows. I will have a full eyebrow routine up for you guys later on this week. Ignore what my fingers are doing in this clip, but I'm just going to apply the shade Foxy from the Naked Basics palette to highlight my brow bone. As a transition color, I'm going to apply the Mineralize Skinfinish in the shade Dark with an E40 brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to dust that all over my crease. Using the same Naked Basics palette, I'm going to pick up the shade Naked 2, and I'm going to apply that all over my crease as well with the E40 brush. Picking up the color Venus, I'm just going to apply that into the inner corners of my eye for some highlight. And if any of you is interested, this is a base shadow brush from Real Techniques. For my eyelid, I'm going to mix the colors Venus, Foxy, and Walk of Shame. I'm going to apply that all over my lid using an E55 brush, and I'm going to bring those colors up to meet with the crease. Right here, I'm just using an E35 from Sigma with the shade Naked 2 on it, and I'm just going to blend the edges of the color we just applied on the lid. Using my finger, I'm just going to apply the shade Venus into the center of my eyelid, and then I'm going to pick up my E35 brush and I'm going to gently blend out the inner corner highlight that I applied earlier. Now using the color Brownscript, which is my favorite MAC shadow of all time, I love it. I'm going to apply that into my crease using an E25 blending brush from Sigma. I'm going to bring that only halfway into my crease. I'm just going to try and maintain that color in the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to wing it out a little bit. Remember, the key is to blend, 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 and then keep on blending and then blend again, because that is just the key to having no harsh lines and making everything look super seamless and flawless. I'm going to use my E35 again and just blend out the edges to make sure I get no harsh lines between my highlight and that Brownscript color, and I'm just going to retouch my lid color just a little bit and then blend out with that E35 so we get no harsh lines between those colors as well. Now this is some real-time blending. I did not fast forward this. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like real time, and I'm just doing the same thing. I'm picking up more Brownscript, winging it out, and blending, 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 building it to what I want it to look like. Now I'm just making my cat eye. Ignore the line stiletto. I totally only use the NYC Liquid liner. I find that this tip is just so much easier to create my wing liner with, but I will have a tutorial on how to get the perfect cat eye up later for you guys. It's just too time consuming to put into this tutorial as well. Now I'm going to apply concealer, and this works as my highlight as well. And I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes in the triangle motion, and then apply it around the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, just anywhere you would highlight. And I'm going to blend that out with my ring finger, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend out the edges. Now using that same powder that I used to set my face with earlier, I'm going to set my under eye area using tapping motions. You don't want to smudge the product that you already applied there, so I'm just going to tap that out using an F35 highlighter brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to use a smaller brush to set down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, just everywhere I highlighted, and I'm going to use this brush to get around the edges of my nose as well, where the bigger brush sometimes doesn't get to. Now using an F20, I'm just going to set all of my face again. This is a large powder brush. I'm making sure I get everything covered so my makeup doesn't smudge throughout the night. And now I'm going to take my Mineralize Skinfinish and a contour brush from MAC, and I'm going to hit the hollows of my cheek, my forehead, down by my chin, just everywhere that you would normally contour. Now taking the E40 once again in the Mineralize Skinfinish, I'm going to contour my nose just a tiny bit. I usually don't contour my nose heavily when I'm just going out. It's just a tiny little bit, so I'm just going to drag that down my nose. For blush, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I really love this color for summer. I wore it basically all summer long with the Mineralized Skinfinish because I feel like they complement each other so well. So I'm just getting my wear out of it until fall really gets here. By the way, I'm totally aware that you can still kind of see a blemish on my right cheek, but I decided to leave it because I feel like if you put more product on those areas, and it's just like super noticeable. So I just decided to leave it as is. I don't mind one blemish showing because we're all imperfect and just whatever, right? Here I'm applying a mixture of Naked 2 and the color Faint from the Naked Basics palette into my outer half of my lower lash line, and then for my inner half I'm applying Venus, and right on top of that the color Half Baked from the Naked 2 palette. Using the E25 blending brush from Sigma, I'm just going to pick up the color Brownscript and kind of smoke out my lower lash line. I'm only applying this color in my outer half though, and I'm just going to lightly blend those other colors out with the Brownscript to kind of smoke it out and make it a more sultry look. I did curl my lashes and apply all of my mascaras off camera because it is too time consuming and I was running out of battery on my camera. So right here you can see one eye with the mascara and the other eye without, and I cannot go without all of my mascaras because my lashes are just so blah without them. Now I know it's controversial, but right after I apply my mascaras I wait for them to dry and I curl my eyelashes again, and I find that this gives you like a false lash look and I love it. Don't forget your lower lash line as well, and I did apply some black eyeliner to my lower waterline, and to my inner part of my waterline I applied NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk. I'm just going to line my lips with the Milani lip liner in the color Spice. I'm going to apply this all over my lips, and then right on top of that I'm going to apply the color Mauve It Over by Revlon. I think this lipstick is discontinued because I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but if you guys know where I can find it, please let me know because this is my favorite like nude corally shade. I love it. So after my look was completed, I did decide that I wanted my lips to look more matte, so I applied the eyeshadow Foxy all over my lips with my ring finger, and that just matted out my lip. And then I'm sorry, but right about now my camera is going to die and I didn't get like a full shot of my makeup, but I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
So I did do this little braid on my hair off camera. I'm sure you've seen this in other YouTube tutorials, but if you guys want me to post how I do mine, then just thumbs up this video please.